Fiat's performance arm Abarth has a bit of a reputation for being slightly unhinged, but that's just the attitude the 595 Competizione needs to make it a different animal to the Fiat 500 it's based on.
The latest 595, which is based on the Fiat 500, has been trimmed down in both range and price, offering fast Italian performance, but it sacrifices a little practicality. A light design refresh on the updated model introduces polyelliptical headlights, new matte black front spoiler and a rear diffuser, but visually it looks much the same. It competes with small hatch rivals such as the Ford Fiesta ST and Renault Clio RS, but its unique nuances mean it also sits in its own niche. The 595 Competizione is at the top of the tree when it comes to performance. It gets go-fast parts such as 17-inch alloy wheels with Michelin Pilot Sport 3 tyres, 4-piston Brembo brakes up front, Koni shock absorbers front and rear, record Monza bimodal exhaust, sub-belt sport seats and a carbon fibre Alcantara steering wheel. The 595 puts power down to the front wheels via either a 5-speed manual or sequential robotised automatic transmission, which costs an additional $2,000. But the robotised transmission lacks the engagement of the manual transmission and feels dated compared to its competitors. Under the hood, the 595 Competizione gets the most powerful version of the 1.4-litre 4-cylinder turbocharged petrol engine. It produces 132 kilowatts, up 14 kilowatts on the previous model, and 250 newton meters of torque.
So while the on-paper spec for the 595 Competizione isn't tremendous in terms of power output, it doesn't really need to be because the car only weighs just over 1 tonne. So what it translates to when you're driving it is a car that's pretty quick with acceleration out of the corners. And with its new suspension that's tricked up over the 595, it also handles really well, but it is a pretty hard ride. It wouldn't be the easiest daily driver, but then again, you're driving this car purely just for the fun it provides up in the twisty stuff, and there's plenty of that. There's also a large boost meter right here on the dash, and it's a good spot to put a meter, but maybe not a boost gauge. You don't really need to keep your eye on that all the time, because a tachometer would be perfect. The adjustable suspension, which can be changed by pressing the sport mode button on the dash, does offer just a little bit more compliance when it's off sport mode, and it's a little bit more comfortable, a little bit more easier to live with. But really this is an Abarth car through and through, which means it is a little bit unhinged, it is a little bit nutty.
The 595 Competizione is what the Abarth brand is all about, and offers fast performance regardless of the sacrifice for comfort and practicality. If you want to own a relatively affordable pocket rocket which is unique on the road, the 595 Competizione might be the right car for you.